Welcome everybody to my final episode, Yu-Gi-Oh! 7th review. A lot happened here, and we need to talk about some stuff here. First of all, the show was really amazing, really amazing, really good ending. It has some, well, not really good episode, but overall it was really good, great show. It's one of the best Yu-Gi-Oh! Series of all time. First of all, we're gonna start with the ending, how the episode ended. No, how the episode started. We continue with the duel, or the start of the duel, Luke versus Yugioh, the final duel of the season, final of the episode. And the way it starts is until Luke summons Dragias, there's no soundtrack. This is just completely mute, like giving this huge atmosphere pressure that it's a really serious duel. And there's not even any hologram summoning animation. There barely are any summoning animation. And Luke even explains, it shows that all of his other selves are like, the Luke is kinda a Luke, but he's based Luke created the Luke man, and also the alter ego. Remember that episode where he dueled alone against himself, where he got Miragias? Even that alter ego, the Phantom Luke, as it was called in the English dub, I think. I don't know if he has an official name besides Phantom Luke. He gets the alternate artwork of Dragias, because all his feelings are inside this card. And he even knows Yugioh's deck really well. When Yugioh tries to use spell cards during his next turn, Luke is going to activate Magic Lock, which is a really unique specific card. Could be really good in a game. I'm not sure. While it prevents your opponents from activating spell cards, since this is really heavy monster based, it still can be useful. But yeah, he knows Yugioh's deck in and out. He knows that he doesn't have a 7-wood magician. He had all his boss monster in the grave, and the only one he shuffled back, thanks to Marinator, was Acebreaker. And because of his Yugioh's reaction, he knew that he didn't have 2 months in his hand left. So there was no way for Yugioh to win. Except Yugioh did the unexpected. He used Magic Mystic Dealer to obviously discard a spellcast to draw a card, and the card he drew was his ID card, which he turned into a 7-sword magician, which is really huge. This is gonna be important later against Otis, why he did that. He really wanted to win. That's why he risked. That would be the first time for him winning against Luke. All the other times he lost against Luke. He lost in the second episode. He lost in one of the rematches against him. So therefore, he really. I even think the win is earned. He did so much that the win would be earned if he gonna win this episode. And then he's gonna use the effect of 7-sword magician, obviously boosting up to 3,900 attack and finishing off Luke. This is like a callback to the first two they had, where Luke defeated 7-sword magician with Dragias, but now it's the other way around. And Luke didn't even want to. He wants to duel again each time, and the opening song is starting to play, of the second opening starting to play in the background while he's talking. He doesn't want Yugioh to be gone, and the only character that runs toward Luke to catch him off outer space, because Yugioh discarded him basically into space. Lukeman easily took care of Luke, so he doesn't die. Roman is the only one that runs towards him and catches Luke. And Luke is Roman. I think Roman and Luke makes a really good pairing in my opinion. But I'm not sure if it's gonna be confirmed or not later. I guess you'll see in Go Rush. Would be really nice. But the duel against Otis continues. And was Otis really a good guy? A bad guy? I mean, he seems like to be the boss, the final boss. Well, he was the final boss, but he wasn't really a bad guy. He had a real. I think I'm gonna make a video all about him, what his goal ambition was. But basically, he created duel monsters, and he regretted that it got way too complicated. He wanted to take it back to Shin because the card game got too complicated. It's not as simple. That's like, look at modern Yu-Gi-Oh! If you compare now LOB, Metal Raider, Star Crisis, all the old sets with any of the new sets, the power level is off the road. The cards are getting more complicated. We have cards, look at Small World. Small World is such a complicated card, and there's so much you need to pay attention to Small World to properly resolve it. Because if you don't pay attention, because there's so many, because it takes everything the card has to resolve it. That's just a small example, but there are also ruling questions that are really complicated, like some stupid infinity loop with pole position or Jinzo negating trap, and then really weird stuff. But yeah, so Yugioh activates perfect sevens. But this is kind of similar to the circle animation from the first opening, I think, was it? Somebody on Twitter pointed that out. I don't know who. If I can find it, I leave a link in the description. So yeah, perfect sevens is basically if you had like 7 level 7 or higher monster in the graveyard, and oddly enough, he has all the monsters. He has all the boss monsters from every character in his graveyard. So that's the perfect card for this situation. The perfect card. That's not just because Yugioh won by his own. No, he won with the power of friendship. I guess you can say, because he used all the cards in that his friends has. All the OG boss monster. But this is really a nice metaphor that he's alone he wouldn't have been able to beat Otis, not with his deck. So we are getting a 2 years time skip where Mimi finally got a high position in the Goha Corporation. She's now the vice president. She's not the president, but she's the vice president. I must say, I like her business look. I don't know why, but Mimi is just a really cute character. And now she's 39 years old. Not 37 anymore, 39. It's still weird. So, and we are getting we're getting shown how duels are now happen. Duels are like they're playing Master Duel basically. They're playing Master Duel with Rush to card pool. So it's not Rush to. Rush to got deleted because of the final fight. Yugioh had to sacrifice Rush to in order to save dueling in general, where Otis' aim was to destroy dueling. Because he hated it so much. He really hated it so much. So, and then we have some really nice interaction. We see the Goa siblings. 2 adults are like trying to get away with the kids, but Swirlies, they're like really menacing, trying to erase their memories. But her sister, I don't know all the names. The sport girl, I forgot all the names. I should have written down all the names. Yeah, she's like, no, stop, don't do that, don't mess with people's memories. And he even calls him stupid brother. It's really nice. And if you look at the Gohan siblings, they're all grown up. I like this. I like this film really much. You see the Tuna Boy is all buff. Like, what the hell? It's 2 years. How can he be that buffed? By the way, there's gonna be even better buffed characters. Yeah, I really like this picture, especially the girl. What's Yuri? I don't know her name. I should have looked up her name. And she's poking Yugioh with the baseball. Really fun. And yeah, and they're saying, so this is a first kids rule. So kids are allowed to play where adults have to avoid, which is a really nice idea in general, so that kids can enjoy the game. Otherwise, yeah, otherwise they wouldn't be able to enjoy it, right? And they could not. I mean, if I would let a 7-year-old play card game against an adult, and the 7-year-old is using, like, I don't know, classic Dark Magician deck or something, he would probably not win against a meta contender, right? So yeah, and yeah, here's also we see Yugioh and his gang. He was dueling against Hunt. Or because Hunt says, I'm now the student council of the Go Elementary School. I'm the king of the Duelist School, Go Elementary School. Because that's Hunt. Hunt is like a really weird character. Because he is real. He at first seems like a cute boy, but he has his own ambition. Like, he's like this little twisted mind, but he's actually a nice guy. And Yugioh stops like Hunt from his ambitions. And also look at Yugioh. Yugioh's fucking buff. His friends are also really buffed. Why? It's 2 years. How can they be so buffed? And this is not his brave max suit. This is not his brave max suit. If you look at it, it's his face is all. That's how he looks. He got like a really good growth spurt in like 2 years. So, I mean, he's like 13 or something. He looks like a JoJo character. That's what he is, basically. And we see also we're getting cut to the new school where they're heading in, and then we all can also see their Soraka. If you look at the Sorako, if you look at it, she's just flying there. I don't know why they did that, but I mean, it's a good catch. Maybe the others are also in there, the other co-girls, but I have not seen it. Maybe I have just not paid enough attention. But that's a really cool comeback. And we see like every character. We see Gakuto like acting like a student council president, but he's only the vice president, and Asana is the person. And Luke is like, no, don't do this. Or don't make a secret concert. Stanley, that's against school rules. Don't bring your card. Asana, don't ride your vehicles. And he can't really. He can only say please to Asana because he is the student council, and he lost to her. And that's so funny. And he tries to be this upright guy, but he cannot, and he just gives up to say, yeah, okay, whatever. Bring your card. Bring your whatever. I don't care. And then we hear some yelling to make space, and Roman's coming along with Yuga's bike, which she definitely borrowed from Yuga-san, which is weird because how could she? I mean, borrowed, yeah. I mean, she returns it. It's borrowed, yeah. But yeah, she's really angry, looking at looking for Luke, and Luke is nobody knows, and it seems like Luke skips schools more often. Like, he's like really depressive because Yuga is not there. And we see also Taya tries to talk to Luke, and Luke, unlike previous, Luke was usually scared of Taya, but he won against the duel against Taya. He grew up. That's his character development. He's no longer afraid of tiger, and he just cuts her off, and she's like, I'm so close to beating you, but somebody beat her to it, and then it's Roman. Roman and it just simply beats and wrestle with Luke and force him to be honest with himself. She knows why he's so repressive. She knows that Luke is sad that he lost against Yugioh the last duel, and I guess nobody know if when he's gonna return or if he's gonna return. But she got some binoculars, and you see like a star on the sky, and the shape is based and they got told that the shape is the spaceship they used from Asana's family. And then we see everyone gathering to the point where the spaceship is gonna land, or space capsule. I'm not sure what it was. We see everyone there gathering. We see everyone grow up. Asana has long hair. All the characters really seem older. I mean, I'm still surprised with that you see also Hunt and his crew. Hunt is still small, and Yoshio's like really buffed. Yoshi, you could be a JoJo character with a stand, legit. And we see also other characters like the news reporter squad or the ant squad. Even the smaller background characters are there because they are friends with Yugioh. Even though they didn't play that much big of a role, they did, or most of them did something. Like the ant boy introduced Yugioh to Asuna basically. And Asuna is a really huge character. I think she was the last one to join the 7th squad, I would say. I think, yeah. Yeah, Nair was before that, yeah. It was the last one. You also see, then you see the fishman. There we go, the fishman. And the dolphin, the tuna dolphin is also there for some reason. But this is just a still images. They use just a still image, and yeah. I don't know, the fishman, he was kind of buff, but he's even more buff. I don't what's with these elementary schoolers, and they're all buffed. Why are they all buffed? Yeah, I don't even know his name. He's a freaky fish guy for me. He's freaky fish guy. Sadly, he's not in the game, but maybe he will be in the game. No, I don't think they're gonna add any characters to the Rush 2 game. We also see even Nanahoshi Nana, and her two goons. Nanahoshi was actually a really good character in the show. I mean, she had only one duel, she lost it, but it was not her goal to win that duel. It was only to distract Yugioh to get to Mods Reborn. And even in the end, the last one, she played a huge role, and that's really Nanahoshi is a really great character. Maybe I make a video on her as well, or in general on the favorite character cast, how good they actually were, how they had a character development. You also see another shot of all the Goha important characters, like the siblings, the 3 scientists, which came in really late, but they did something. They were quite useful. Then we see the secretary for some reason. And did Mimi grow? No, I don't think she grew. It looks like Mimi grew up. Look at how long her legs are. Yeah, I think she grew up. Yeah, we also see Lukeman. Lukeman is buffed with the last Goha sibling, because he's more like alone, the youngest one, Yugioh Goha. No, this is not Yugioh Goha. Swirly was Yugioh Goha, but he's all alone, and he's kind of shocked that the Lukeman is right behind him. But why is Lukeman so buffed suddenly? And then we see the escape pod, and we see that there's Luke grinning with the mask of Otis. And yeah, that's the end of the video. That's the end of the review. Overall, this series is amazing. And I'm so hyped for Go Rush. I'm definitely gonna make some video about some of the Seventh cast. Probably I'm gonna make a video about Luke and Yugioh's friendship. Also a video probably about Mimi, because I'm like me. Mimi was a really great character. There's so many stuff to talk about in the anime, from the anime, and just with that, I'm gonna say, well, the ending says never looking back, but I'm gonna look back and talk about more characters and how their development, how deep this show actually is. It's amazing. It's a really solid show. It's one of the best Yu-Gi-Oh anime. Even though most people probably won't like it because these are kids, but do they need to be adults? Do a show need to be edgy to be good? I don't think so. I don't think so. You can make a show. It's better to have interesting character than instead to make an edgy show where the main character is just edgy or stuff. I mean, if yeah, for sure, it's not like really. I wouldn't have really expected that the end would be so dramatic that the main character actually may lose his life, that he sacrificed himself to rescue his friends and to rescue dueling itself. I didn't expect that. Also, what I did not mention with the return of Yuga, the dual disc, all dual discs switch to the Rush dual disc. Me suddenly, all of a sudden, so he uploaded a new Rush dual system, which should be stronger, which will be used in the new Yugioh anime as well, Go Rush. And I'm gonna be hyped for Go Rush. I'm gonna make a weekly review on each episode in Go Rush. I'm gonna give my opinion on each character and what I think might happen and stuff. And well, yeah, this is like a really long video because there's so much talk about it. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, enjoyed the show. If you want to see more videos, maybe you should subscribe because I'm gonna talk about more about the anime. I'm still gonna do some deck profile and upload some duels. But in the end, I wish you guys have a nice day. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.